sisters for another session of a burlesque chair dance, and I think today is the 13th session, so we've been doing these sessions over a year now, which is super exciting. So I'll give it a couple of moments for everyone to join for our January session. So today we will welcome the new year with a little bit of a Latin vibe, because we know you all enjoy it. It's just like a nice start for the new year ahead to bring up the all beautiful energy so you can enjoy the dance. It's the 13th session, as I said, which is absolutely fantastic. So if there is anyone who's coming to our sessions regularly, just pop into your comments your name and if you've done any of our sessions before, and if so, which one you perhaps enjoyed the most over the past year. And then also let me know where you are based and maybe what's the weather like. So we are based in North Manchester, and today we actually seems as finally stopped raining. In the past couple of days it's been raining so badly, so it's just like nice to see a bit of a blue sky and some sun. So let me have a look. Hi Irene, and Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, true, Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope you had a nice celebrations and that you enjoyed the time with your families and your loved ones. So we gave it a couple more minutes before we start fully, and I'll just give it a quick introduction. So as always, we will start with a warm-up just to make sure that our legs and our body is ready for the class ahead. Then I'll teach you the routine, and we will take just a couple of steps at a time, repeat it several times, and then we start adding a new steps, new moves, repeat, and there's a snowball effect. That's how we're gonna get throughout the entire routine. So the moves are quite simple, and today we're just gonna be focusing on movement in our hips and just bringing a little bit of a sass to the song. So hopefully once you hear the song, that's gonna help you to bring that movement into your body. And then we will finish with a cool down just to make sure that you're not as achy the next day. Okay, so what are you gonna need today? So today you're gonna need, as always, a nice sturdy chair, which I'm just sitting on, and then make sure that you have a space around you. So today we're gonna be walking quite a bit around the chair to the side, so make sure that there is nothing you could potentially trip over or step over. So having like a clear space around you. And we dance bare feet ideally, or if you decide to wear shoes, make sure that it's a nice firm shoe, and again that you don't slip, you don't trip, or that you prevent any injury. Okay, so I think we are pretty much ready to start. We give it a couple of more minutes. If you're still joining in, still let me know who do I have in today. Pop your name into your comments, where are you from, and Happy New Year to all of you. And we will just get with it. So coming onto your chair, into your burlesque seat. So the burlesque seat, what I mean by that, we shuffle our bum on as less chair as possible. I'll just turn around that you can see. So we're not sitting far back, but we just shuffle our bums as close to the edge of the chair as it's possible. From here, instantly lifting our heels up so you can feel the engagement in your calves, and then we're gonna come into a full split, so bringing the legs apart. So I'll just turn back towards you that you can see me a little bit better. So we are here in our full split, and we start warming up our head. So let's look up and down, look up and down. One more, look up and down. Come to the center, look one way, then the other. Two more, and last round. Perfect. Bring your head to the center and then circling your head So you can do half circles or full head circle. That is entirely up to you. And then after your third round, bring your head to the center. Rise the hands up and above your head, find a clasp. As you breathe in, you reach nice and tall, and then come to your side stretch. Pause and hold here. Come to the center, and then side stretch to the other side. Breath in takes you to the center, and then let's do 2 more on each side. Really getting into your obliques. And last round. Beautiful. Come to the center, flip the palms against the ceiling, reach a little taller, and then bring the hands in front of you. Raise the palms away around your back, shoulder blades slides away from each other. Hug the belly up and in, pause and hold it here. And then release, give those hands a bit of a shake. Oh, I'm losing my ring. So giving it like nice big shake. Perfect. Then closing your legs. Give me a moment, I'll just find my ring. Closing your legs. Bring the hands on the seat of the chair. And this time you can lean back so you can find a support of the seat behind you. And then you pace yourself from here. You're gonna extend those legs. So maybe you're keeping the heels just lifted a couple of inches. Maybe you can lift your legs a little bit higher. So pause and hold here, and then you point and flex. Point and flex. One more point and flex. Beautiful. Bring the legs down, standing up, and then come onto the side of the chair. So one hand comes on the top of the chair, and then bend the outer leg. So once again, I'll just turn around that you can see a little bit better. So you're bending that outer leg, so it should be your left knee. And as you're bending the leg, you can just like keep it a couple of inches here. Maybe you can lift it a little bit high. Maybe even you can grab for that foot and then bring in that heel a little bit closer towards your bum. Pause and hold here. And if you feel like you do a little more, you can bring the hand onto the seat of the chair. And then lifting that knee, right knee, bend knee a little bit higher. Perfect. Slowly release. Take it to the center. Shake that left leg off. And then move to the other side. We will do exactly the same thing. Bending the outer leg. And then lifting that heel as far as you possibly can, and maybe grabbing for that foot, giving that front part, your quad, to a nice deep stretch. And if you want a little more, you bring the hand onto the seat of the chair and then lifting your bent knee as high as you can. And slowly release. Give it a shake. Beautiful. Now we're gonna come standing in front of the chair. Bring the legs hip distance apart, maybe slightly wider. And then we turn behind our right shoulder. So facing to the side. Bend that front knee. Hips are squared to the top, hips are squared in front of you, apologies. And then you notice the stretch in your calf. From here, bring your hands onto your lower back. Roll the shoulders back, press chest, lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Pause and hold here. And then we're gonna change. So come to the center, straighten the front leg first. Then bring the hand onto the seat of the chair, bend to that back leg, come onto the heel of your front leg, keeping your spine nice and long. So hand can stay on the seat, or if you prefer, you can bring it onto that bent knee. And then slowly release. Turning yourself through the center to the opposite direction. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Front knee bend. Squaring your hips in front of you. Roll the shoulders down. Pause and hold here. Then hands onto your lower back. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest. Proud chest. And then we change. So straightening your front leg, coming onto the heel of your front foot. Keeping your leg nice and long as much as it's possible. And then release, turn towards me. Make sure you have a space behind you that the chair is not too close, so I'll just need to move mine a little bit, otherwise I'm gonna run into it. And then from here, bend your knees, cross your arms, take it as low as you can, and then up and shake it off. 2 more, cross those arms, arms, lift it up and shake it off. One more, crossing those arms, lift them up and shake it off. Bring the hands onto your hips, and we're gonna need them today, so we're gonna give it a bit of a time here today. So start drawing a big circle with your hips. Let's do 2 more, and then other side. Okay, and now we're gonna draw the number 8 with your hips. So it's like a number 8 or the infinity symbol. Okay, so you started with one way, and then reverse. Circle it the other side, the other direction. Perfect. Okay, so I think we are all set for the class. Let me pause the music. Hi Lorinda, hi Claire, nice to have you here. Happy New Year to you too. So as I said, I'm not sure if you catched, we've done just the first part of the class, which we run through the warm-up. Now we're gonna get to the routine. So I'll always teach you a couple of moves at a time. We're gonna practice several times and then we start adding on, so it's like a snowball effect, which is gonna help us to remember the routine much better. So today we are starting sitting on the chair. So as the music starts, you're sitting on the chair, and then we're gonna do something what we haven't done before. We're gonna do a little bit of a freestyling. Okay, so once you're gonna hear the music, I'm pretty sure your body starts naturally moving. So giving it some wiggles, running the hands up and down, maybe some head rolls, waving in, moving those hips. Okay, so you're gonna have like around 8 to 10 counts, depending how fast you count. A bit of a time to do any free movement you like. Okay, so I really want to start incorporating a little bit of your creativity. So this is your time to enjoy. You will do whatever feels good and goes with the music. Okay, and then after a while, I believe he sings suelte or something like that. I'll need to listen to it again. So once you hear the first Spanish word, we're gonna start moving with our legs. Okay, so we're gonna do that salsa step. You might know because you might have done some salsa classes with the virtual village hall. So we're gonna do like a bit of a simplified salsa step while we are sitting. Okay, so we're gonna start stepping with our right leg forward and then bringing it back. And as you do so, you still keep that movement. Okay, so still moving with your hips, moving with your shoulders. And we're gonna be alternating. So step one leg forward, bring it back, and then change one leg forward, step it back. Yeah, so we do one leg and then the other. After that, it's really important that you're sitting at the edge of the chair, which I'm not, so that's why I'm shuffling right here now, and keeping your heels nice and lifted. And then you're just gonna step to the side, reach the hand, circle your wrist, bring it in, step to the side, circle the wrist and bringing it in. Then start running your hands all the way up. Give me another head roll, and then we're gonna stand up. Okay, so let's do this all together. You're starting sitting on the chair. You give me any free movement, so you roughly have count of 8, and then you come to that movement. So leg forward and then step it back, step, step, bring it back to the side with the arm at the side, bring it in, head roll, slide the hands onto the sides of your legs and arrive, and you can still give it a bit of a wiggle. Okay, so because we are doing the freestyle, I'm gonna put the music on now because it's a little bit strange to practice your freestyle without not knowing what you're dancing to. Okay, so let's get onto our chairs. I'll prepare the music. So once the music starts, that's when you start doing your freestyling, your wiggling, anything you like. Okay? So 3, 2, 1. and your freestyle. And step, step, bring it back, step, step, bring it back, side and hand, step aside, bring it in, learn the hands up, give me a head roll and stand. Okay, so we're gonna practice a few more times, but if you could let me know how was that the first try, how you like the music, if you're catching the vibe or not. Okay, so let's practice 2 more times. 3, 2, 1, and your freestyle. And step, step, bring it back, step, step, bring it back, to the side, in, to the side, in, give me a head roll, wiggle, wiggle, slide the hand, and you're here. Okay, so the first Spanish word is a cappella. So pretty much the first time you're gonna hear something he's singing, you're gonna start with your steps. And then for the second time when he starts singing, that's kind of when we are standing, that's why we are stepping off the chair. Okay, so let's do this one more time. 3, 2, 1, and your freestyle. And step, step, bring it back, step, step, bring it back, to the side and hand, in, side and in, wiggle, wiggle, head roll, hands onto your knees, flow, and you're here. Hi Claire, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, fabulous. So let's add on. So we stood up and then you're just gonna give me a little dip. So you're dipping your right hip down so the left leg is gently bent. Okay, so we are here. You bring those hands onto your hips and then you give me a couple of more because as you're wiggling, you bring the hands up and down. Okay, then from here, your right leg is gonna cross over. So you don't want to have a tight cross because that's gonna be a little bit harder for the next move, but you want to have it a little bit looser. And then you're gonna come kind of on your tippy toes, like imagine you're wearing a heels, because you would if you were dancing salsa, more likely. And then you're just gonna, on your tiptoes, moving with your hips, take 3 small steps to the side, bring the hands down, and then we're gonna switch. Bring 3 steps to the side, and then bring it down. Okay, sorry. So let's do this one more time. So you are in your dip. You give me a couple of wiggle, 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 anything you want with your hand here. Then you cross as you're rising those hands. You can't see really. You're gonna be circling with your wrist. 2, 3, and then you change 2 and 3. And then we're gonna land both feet next to each other. Yeah? So let's do this one more time from here. So you sit in. You're gonna give yourself a stroke and dip. Hip, hip, hip. Your walk, 2, 3, step it back, 2, 3, legs next to each other. Okay, from here, one more move, left leg steps to the side with the hand, and once again you're gonna give me a little bit of a dip, bend into that knee, and one more. Okay. So let's practice with some music. So I'll guide you through so you don't need to worry that much. And let's get into it. So come sitting on your chairs and starting with a freestyle. 3, 2, 1, anything you like. And step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. To the side and in, to the side and in, stroking your legs, standing up and hip, hip, and then you walk. And walk it back. Step to the side, lift and dip, lift and dip. Okay, perfect. So let's do this 2 more times. As always, don't worry as much about the timings. We will narrow the timings down very quickly, okay? So 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry, wrong song. 3, 2, 1, coming onto your chair, starting with your freestyle. And step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. To the side and in. To the side and in. Wiggle, wiggle, head roll, and you stroke, dip. Hip, 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 to your walk, bring it up, 2, 3, cross to the other side, 2, 3, and to the side, step, lift, and dip, lift, and dip. Okay, one more time, I'll just quickly check the comments. All good. So let's do this one more time and then we will add on. So 3, 2, 1 and freestyle. Step, 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 bring it back to the side and in, to the side and in. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Head roll, you lift. Hold it here. Walk. Walk it back. Side. Lift and dip. Lift and dip. Hi Rosemary, hope you're enjoying the session. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit warm to all those moves. I'm just gonna take off my jacket here. So we paused it here. So you arrived here, you step to the side, and then you bend that knee and you dip, and then you do one more time. You're gonna come back, sliding that extended leg back in, and as you slide, you're gonna turn. Okay, so from you are here, it's a 1 dip, second, it's a quick change, drop that heel down, and then you slide and turn. Instantly bring your hands onto your hips and give me 4, 3, 2, and 1 hip circles. After you're finishing your 4th circle, we're gonna walk behind the chair. But it's a Latin, so we want a sexy walk. We want to invite those hips. You want to bring the shoulder, the chest, okay? So with a sexy walk, you walking it behind the chair. Oh, I didn't make much space for myself. So you walking it behind the chair. As you land behind the chair, instantly you're gonna lift yourself onto your heels to give you a little bit of a height. Helps you with the posture too. So you have to keep your shoulders nice and wide, lifted chest, and then from here, couple of more wiggles on count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're gonna send your bum to the side. So the bum is just peeking behind the chair, and then from here we're just gonna be moving backward and forward. So you're gonna bend the knees, send yourself forward, so hide the bum, and then you're gonna give it another peek, and then hide the bum to the center, and then peek it back. So I'll just show you from the side how does it look like? Okay, so here, it's probably gonna be better if I'll just literally turn my back to you. So this is how it looks behind the chair. So you're gonna watch me first so you can see the movement. So we arrive behind the chair. You're instantly lifting onto your heels. That helps you with the posture, keeping your shoulders nice and wide. We're gonna give it a couple of wiggles, swing the hips from side to side. And then you're gonna turn and stick the bum out. And then you're gonna bring it back in and then bring it back out. And we're gonna do this 4 times. So you're bending those knees, leaning forward, and then bringing it back in. Yeah? So hopefully that makes sense and this helped. So we're gonna do this 4 times. Okay? So let's do this all together from here. So you are here. You do your dip. It's 1 and 2. Then you turning yourself to the center, hands onto your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk behind the chair as you land. Instantly lift on your heels. Give it a wiggle. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the side. Peek the bum. Bring it in. Peek for a second time. In, and then 3rd time, and bring it in. Okay, so I think we are ready for some music. So get back to your chairs, take a seat. I'll just arrange the music and let's practice. 3, 2, 1, and it's your freestyle. And step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. To the side, bring the arm. Other side, bring it in. A bit of a freestyle here. Maybe a head roll, stroke and dip. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Your walk and cross. 2, 3, 4. And other side, bring the hands down. Swing. 1, 2, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you walk behind the chair on your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stick the bum out and in, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, I'll have a bit of a sip of the water. So if you could let me know how you're getting on with those new moves. But if you are all good, we can get back into your practice. So getting back onto your chairs, let's do this 2 more times, but do let me know if you want to break down any other moves, if you need help with anything. So 3, 2, 1, and freestyle. And step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. To the side and in. To the side and in. Anything you like? Step out. And a bit of a wiggle, stroke the sides. You walk. Take it back. And to the side, you tap. And tap. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. You walk. 2, 3, 4. Heels. 2, 3, 4, 1, and bound. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's do this one more time. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. To the side and in. To the side and in. A bit of a more wiggle. You step up. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You walk. Other side. Swing and tap. Tap. You turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk behind. Onto your heels. Into your bum. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to give a little bit more counting, Claire, but don't worry that much. The more we practice, the better you're gonna get with the moves and just remembering where things are at. So don't stress about it just yet. We have still a bit of a time to practice, so we will get the timing perfectly more towards the end of the routine. Okay, so let's add on a little bit. Okay, so we finished here sticking our bum out, and from here you're just gonna turn and take a step next to the chair, so the left leg can be nice and free for you to step it onto the chair. You're gonna slap your bum a little, and then you give me 4 circles. 3, 2, 1. Step the leg down, and then we're just gonna simply walk around, take a seat back on the chair, and we will do pretty much the same thing we did at the start of the class. So we're starting with a step. So you step, step, bring it back, step, step, bring it back, step to the side with the hand, bring it in, step to the side and bring it in. Okay, anytime you like, you can also add a head roll. So maybe if you do step, step, bring it back, step, step, bring it back, there is going to be a little pause. You can bring a head roll, or you don't have to, and then you take the hand and leg, bring it in. Maybe another head roll, or you hold it here. Okay, so this is all same we did already on the chair. So let's practice a little bit more with the music, and let's try to do the counting. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, your freestyle. And step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. Step to the side and in. Step to the side and in. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Slide the hands to stand and wiggle. You walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step to the side. 1, 2. You turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk behind and heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bump to the side. 2, 3, and 4. Lean. Bring the leg up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take it down. Step and step, step. Bring it back. Step, step. Bring it back. Maybe a head roll to the side. Bring it in. To the side. Bring it in. Maybe a head roll. Okay, so we are getting very nicely through the routine. So hopefully it's been made a little bit clearer now. So if you start listening to the music, it's gonna lead you as well. So don't worry as much, as long as you enjoy, and anytime you feel like, oh, I forgot, I was a little bit faster, you just add a bit of a hip movement and no one will ever know. Okay, so let's practice this 2 more times before we finish it off. So coming back onto your chair, starting with your freestyle. 3, 2, 1. And step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. To the side and in. To the side and in. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And you stroke your leg. Keep the hips moving. Walk, lift. 3, 4, and other side. Step to the side and tap. One more. You turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk behind. 2, 3. Heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bump. And 2, and 4. Take it onto the chair and hip. 2, 3, 4. Step it down, bring it to the chair, wiggle, wiggle, and step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. Maybe a hip or to the side. Pause and hold. Okay, so let's do this one more time, and then I actually did quite well with the time today, so we will have a lot of time to finish it off and for your cool down. So 3, 2, 1. And step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. To the side and in. To the side and in. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Stroke and lift. Keep the hips moving. Stroke the sides of your body. You walk. And other side. Swing to the side. 1, 2. You turn. Hip, 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 hip. Walk behind the chair onto your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your spine. 2, 3, and 4. Lift the leg and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Bring the hands up. Wiggle it down. You go step, step. Bring it back. Step, step. Bring it back. Head roll. Step to the side and in. Step to the side and in. Okay, fantastic job, guys. So let's finish it off with a few more moves. And that's gonna be our final closing. So we did a step to the sides and in, step to the side and in. Bring the hands onto your lap, and then you're gonna go into the half split, open and close, open and close, and then you're gonna come to a full split. Give me a body roll. 2, cross those arms, shake your chest, bring it all the way down, and then you're gonna snap it up. Yeah? So if the leg doesn't cross, you will just cross the legs in front of you. You don't have to lift the leg all the way up if it doesn't happen. You can just snap them in. So from here, you bring it all the way down, and then you snap into the cross. It doesn't matter which leg is forward, which hand is back. It doesn't matter. Just bring them to the cross, and this is your final pose. So the only thing we add on from your step to the side is 1, 2, and on the 3 is your full split. 1, 2, shimmy it all the way down, and then you snap. Okay, So let's get through the entire routine all together. 3, 2, 1. And step, step, bring it back. Step, step, bring it back. To the side and in. To the side and in. A bit more wiggle. Stroke and lift. Hip, 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 hip. Prepare for your walk. And walk it back. Swing to the side and tap. One more. You turn. Hip, 2, 3, 4. Walk behind. Heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your bounce. 2, 3, and 4. Leg goes up and hip. 2, 3, and 4. Step it back. Bring the hands up. Wiggle it down to your seat. Prepare. Step, step. Bring it down. Step, step. Bring it back. Head roll. Side. Bring it in. Side and in. Half split. 1, 2, and 3. 1 circle. Second circle. And bring it down. Okay, so this is our routine. So let's do this 2 more times, and I'm just gonna be talking less and less so you guys can fully enjoy it. Okay, so let's do this 2 more times. 3, 2, 1. And step, step. Step, step. To the side. A bit of a wiggle. You stand up. Hips. Walk. Take it back. Swing and tap. Turn. 3, 4. Walk. Heels and 4. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Leg on the chair. 1. Nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. Lift the arms. Walk it in. Take a seat. Prepare. Walk. Step, step. Step, step. Head roll. Side. To the other side. And split. 1, 2, and circle. Cross the arms. And now. Okay. So, let's do this 1 more time and then we slowly take it to a cool down. So I'm not going to be talking throughout this one. You going on your own. I'm going to be dancing with you. Don't worry about timings as much. As long as you enjoy, you move your hips, you move your body, you're doing absolutely fabulous. Okay, so let's go. And step. Step. Side. Wiggle. Hips. Walk. Take it back. And swing. Side, hip. Walk back. Your bum. 4. One more. Leg on the chair. 4 slow hip rolls. Step it down. Step, step. Your splits. 1, 2, and up. 2 circles. Cross the arms, shake it down, and smooth. There we go. Amazing job, guys. Let me know, how did you enjoy today's routine? What did you like the most? And what would you like to have for the next sessions as well? It would be nice to hear what music perhaps you would like, if you have some recommendations. So let us know in the comments for a future reference. And then I'll just like do a quick cool down, rise the hands all the way up, and then give them a bit of a shake, 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 shake. Rise those hands up, and then shake them off. Extend one of your leg in front of you, and then 3 taps towards your toes. And then we're gonna change, extend the other leg, 3 taps towards your toes. And then extending both of your legs, 3 taps. 2, 3, and then you pause and hold, grabbing onto your legs somewhere, wherever you can reach. And then slowly release. Bring one of the legs to the side, still keep it nice and long. Hand extends to the leg, and then come to that side stretch. And then we change to the other side, extend the other leg, slide and stretch. Okay, this time we're gonna return to that to a full split. Rise the hands up and then lean forward. So allow the hands to drop down. Maybe then reach floor, maybe not. Also depends on how tall your chair is. So mine is quite low, which helps. And then slowly lifting yourself up. Let's finish it with a couple of shoulder rolls. And then shoulder rolls back. And then some head circles. And then slowly chin to your chest, roll your head up, and well done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope this year is gonna be an amazing year. You're gonna have a fantastic experiences and memories. And we shall see you next month. Thank you, Irene. Thank you, Claire. And thank you, Claire. I'm so glad that you all had all great fun. So I'll leave you here. Enjoy your weekends, and I shall see you soon. Bye.